Okay, this is Miss Butel. I'm back. I'm going to do these you try. Let's check these first. So the Olympics last 16 days. If you were counting, how many seconds is that? So I'm going to start with days, 16 days. I'm going to put it over 1, and I have to change days. To get to seconds, I have to change days into hours. 1 day is how many hours? 24 hours. Now look what I did. This day and day cancels. All right, the next thing I'm going to go to is change hours into minutes. Now think about this. Hours is on the top right here, so it needs to go on the bottom in the next place. So 1 hour is how many minutes? I can't go from hours to seconds. I need to go to minutes. So there would be not 16, holy mackerel, 60 minutes in 1 hour. All right, and then I'm going to have to go. So now my hours cancel. Now I want to get rid of my minutes and go to seconds. Now that's an easy thing to do. So if I have 1 minute is 60 or 16? 60 seconds. All right. So now my minutes canceled here. And the very last thing I'm going to do is notice every last one of these are on the top. I'm going to make this light gray. I started to go yellow, but you see every one of these, they're all on the top. So all I have to do is grab my handy dandy calculator and multiply out. So I'm going to clear this, and I've got 16 times 24 times 60 times 60. Now, guys, this is going to be a big number. I'm turning 16 days into seconds. Holy cow. 1,382,400. So 1382,400, 1382,400. It's how I had to say it to keep it all in my head. 1 million, over 1 million seconds. All right, I had my daughter during the Olympics, that Olympics, when it was here in the States. All right, so 3 gallons into cups. All right, so we have to work, we've got to get all this going into cups. Now you can pull up your units if you need them. 3 gallons. All right, now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply it by anything I know that can get me on my way to cups, because in my list, I'm going to pull up the list so you can see. In the list, I have cups to pints. I have pints to quarts and quarts to gallons, but I don't have them all right there. So use the top of your page, and we're going to go to, I'm going to take gallons into quarts first. So 1 quart, 1 gallon is not 1 quart, it's 4 quarts. Okay, English conversions, you've got a lot more letters to put in. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, so this is going to get rid of my gallons. Now I want to get rid of my quarts because I want to end up in cups. All right, so 1 quart is 2 pints. Now my quarts canceled. Then I'm going to go from pints to cups. So 1 pint is 2 cups. Pints and pints cancel. Would you look at that? I've got all cups now. It's the only thing left. So I've got all these numbers up on top. So again, I'm just going to multiply straight across the top. 3 times 4 times 2 times 2, enter. 48 cups. Done. All right, the new Star Wars movie, Rise of Skywalker has a runtime of 2 hours, 22 minutes. How many seconds is that? Okay, that's not new anymore. We should just say the Star Wars movie. How many seconds is that? So it's 2, wait a second, I started to say 2 hours, 22 minutes. I have to convert this into minutes first. And then I can convert it into seconds. So we've got to do 2 separate little problems here. 2 hours. We got to turn 1 hour into minutes. So notice minutes over hours. My hours cancel. This gives me 120 minutes. So how many minutes in the total movie? Well, we have to add 22 minutes because of this piece right here. So add our minutes in. That gives me a total of 142 minutes. So 142 minutes then has to be turned into seconds. So 1 minute, I'm putting minutes on the bottom, 60 seconds on top, okay? So minute and minute cancels. So now I'm left with 142 times 60. So 142 times 60 is 8,520 seconds. 8,520 seconds. Notice I had to do first convert the whole movie into minutes. That's what's here. And then convert that into seconds. All right. A football field is 100 yards long. How many centimeters is that? Okay, so I have to convert yards all the way down to inches. All right, so 100 yards over 1. Okay, to get to inches, you can go to feet first and then to inches, or I can know there's 36 inches in a yard. Since in our unit of measure, we only have feet and yards and not inches and yards, pretty sure of that. Let's double check. 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard is 3 feet. There's not a conversion for it. So I'm going to use what you have. You have 1 yard is 3 feet. Now the yards cancel, which is what we wanted to happen. The next thing I'm going to go to is inches. So 1 foot, I really want to fill out the bottom first so that I make sure the feet is canceling with feet, is 12 inches. All right. This will turn everything into inches. Now I've got to get rid of the inches. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. All right, so that will leave me all centimeters because the inches cancel. So it's this many centimeters. Now, do you notice that all of my numbers, other than 1, are on top? So that means I get to simply multiply. So I'm going to have, boy, that's getting messy, 100 times, whoa, I didn't mean to do that twice, times 3 times 12 times 2.54, enter, 9,144. There we go. That was the U-Try. Now let's look at the homework. So here we go. Everyday life. We use units in every day, often without even realizing it. In the statements that follow, you will find a wide variety of interesting facts, but each is missing a crucial piece of information. the dimensions, or the units. All the statements are meaningless until you supply the appropriate units. On the basis of your experience, try to match the units. All right, I hope you were able to do this. All right, so let's see. The Empire State Building is 102, well, inches, miles, or yards high. My guess is yards, because it's definitely not in inches and it's definitely not 102 miles. So I'm going to say yards. I am going to go with yards. The Nile's longest river is 4,280 liters long, degrees long. What would you think? Hopefully you said miles. The coldest temperature ever recorded. What do you think? Which one's temperature? Degrees and Fahrenheit. Degrees, F. We'll put F for Fahrenheit. The world record rainfall in India is 1,042 blank of rain fell. That would have to be inches. The longest NFL history, let me see. Longest punt. Well, I would say that has to be yards. What was it? 98 yards? Well, I don't think it was inches. So this would have to be yards. Let me get it back on draw. All right, the most popular soft drink. Wonder if I lost a few of these when I was working on it. The most popular soft drink, more than 210 million blank were consumed. I would say gallons, but we don't have gallons, so it would be liters. All right, the largest diamond in the world. I believe it's the Hope Diamond. Oh, it's the largest one mined, not the largest one cut. So the largest one mined was 3,000 carats. This is one that you may not be aware of, what the weight is. It's not measured in grams, it's actually measured in carats. The world's fastest aircraft was clocked at a speed of 2,000 what? 2,193 what? Let's go back up here. Miles per hour. Miles per hour. That's how you do it in shorthand. You should know that. All right. Convert all of these units. That was your homework. So let's go seconds into days. So 565,900 seconds times, well, let's turn it into minutes first. 1 minute. Okay, so would I put 1 minute on the bottom or the top? Well, let's get our seconds to go to the bottom because we need 60 seconds is 1 minute and 60 minutes is 1 hour. Now, the last one we did, we put the 60s on top. Why am I going in this order? Well, because I want the seconds to cancel with seconds. I want minutes to cancel with minutes. So I'm up to hours. Am I ready for days yet? Well, how many hours in a day? There are 24 hours in 1 day. So now my hours cancel and I have all my canceling happening. So that's awesome. All right, so I am going to grab my calculator, and this one I want the N over D. Why? Because I have numbers on the top and I have numbers on the bottom. Okay, the only number on top besides a 1 is 565,900, and it's going to be over 60 times 60 times 24. Okay? I don't care what that big ugly fraction is. I really want a decimal. So notice I hit this button right here. So 6.55, or let's just go with 6.5 days, 6.5 days, equals 6.5 days. Okay? 17 years into minutes. Okay, so we're going to go 17 years. So let's see, that would be you upon graduation into minutes. Okay, so we have to take years and we have to turn it first into days. So I'm going to put 1 year is 365 days. We're not going to worry about that extra quarter of a day. And let's see, and then days, 1 day is 24 hours, and 1 hour is 60 minutes. Now, I did this really quick, but it's not learning how to do it anymore. This is your practice. Years cancel, days cancel, hours cancel. So now everything, all my numbers are on top. So this is one big multiplication problem. 17 times 365, it's going to be big, times 24 times 60. Enter. Big number. Okay, 8935 200. 8935 200. That is a horrible way to say it. Let's go back and read it right. 8,935,200 minutes. I feel like that should be put into a song. All right, so we have 43 miles into inches. Put it over 1. Okay, I have to take miles to feet first because I know 1 mile is 5,280 feet. And then feet to inches, 1 foot, putting feet on the bottom so it will cancel with that, is 12 inches. All my numbers are on top. I'm going to notice miles canceled, feet canceled, inches are left, and it's pretty big. So 43 times 5,280 times 12. Enter. Whew, big number. 27,480. 27, and I can't remember it. 24,480. 24,480. So there you go. 2,724,480. 165 pounds into kilograms. Now, there is no way that I know how many kilograms. Seems like it's 2.2. I need to find it here. Kilograms. Oh, where did I put it? Weight. Where's my weight? There it is. Here we go. 1 pound is 0.54 kilograms. Is that what I need? 1 pound. Yes. 1 pound is 0.54 kilograms. Okay, so my pounds cancel. Pound is gone, and this is a quick conversion. 165 times 0.54. Enter. 89.1 kilograms. There are a couple of ways you could have done it. This is one of them. Okay. Oh, I'm done already. That was the end. Okay. Have a good one.